Alright guys, the new AMAMIYA Mirei is here in the game. I had some time to test her. I had some time to really go over her kit. I did 2 videos on her and I really showcased you guys her at like a free-to-play level and a pay-to-win level. And she is a very, very good unit, possibly the strongest unit in the game right now in terms of her overall damage. Another question that a lot of people are asking is, should you skip this unit because the next unit is coming out soon as well? I think it's like mid-August, right after she's done, who we know is going to be very, very good, right? They wouldn't make him not good, the Gunhee, right? So I'm here to answer that question. But before we do that, if you guys do enjoy this video, if you have been enjoying the videos, hit that like button, comment, share, and subscribe if you are new. And let's just hop straight into it. All right, from a pay-to-win perspective, as you can see, I am not free to play, right? But before I do any of my pay-to-win showcases, I do free-to-play showcases as well, like just pulling them regularly and showing you guys from that perspective. Then afterwards, I just go in and do a full damage test on her, right? So from a pay-to-win perspective, definitely summon. This is a character that you need to have in your box. She is right now the strongest unit in the game in terms of the damage that she's outputting when she's transformed. After transformation, she is easily the best unit in the game in terms of damage. Again, she has some flaws, right? Her using so much of her MP when she transforms, the fact that she relies on MP is one of her biggest flaws. It's only because she uses so much. If she didn't use so much MP when you were attacking, then she'd be absolutely perfect, right? I do think overall Alicia is still slightly better than her because of what she's giving to the team, right? So if you are pay to win, I do think she is definitely worth it to have in your box. 100%. Go for her. If not 5 stars, at least try to get her past 3 stars, right? And if you're a super whale, you can't go wrong with going to A10, right? So there you have it. That's the easy answer I have for you for a pay to win player, because you're gonna spend on her anyway, right? And for her weapon, obviously try to get it to A5 as well. I think for most of your hunters, you're gonna want to try to get them to A5 weapons if possible, right? Like I have here, they get a really a good buff from a lot of these weapons, right? So the other hunters, I don't have level 5 weapons, but we're gonna actually get those eventually. But for now, I focused mainly on the ones that I use the most and the ones that are the best in the game. So yeah, definitely get her A5 if you can, if you're pay to win. Now, if you are a free-to-play player, all right, I still think you should summon, simply because of the fact that she is the strongest wind character that we do have right now. And yes, I do know that where is he? He's probably down here. Oh, I have it filtered out because I was doing something. Anyways, Jin Chol did get like a really good buff to his kit, right? He's also a very good option now for wind units, and honestly, I'm not even gonna complain if I get him in my summons anymore, right? He's only 1 star for me right now because every time I summoned, I just did not want to pull him, so I didn't prioritize him. And now I'm gonna try and get him to 5 star if possible, right? And then have him on the wind team with the Mirei. She's very good with the wind team. I think after 2 stars, which is her sweet spot, I'm pretty sure, because she gets that cooldown of her thing, right? Let's take a look real quick. 2 star, yeah, she get the power gauge 40%. So basically, when she's in the battle, like you're gonna get her ult so fast, it's ridiculous. So if you are free to play, I do think you should still summon, because skipping, listen, we already know original characters when they release them are going to be overpowered, like strictly just insanely overpowered, right? Like take a look at Alicia, the best unit in the game, literally bar none, right? In terms of everything she does. Shaheen, Yu Sun Hyu, and then Mirei all are good damage dealing units, but when it's so is Alicia. But when it comes to the overall usefulness on the team, Alicia is just on a different level. She's in her own tier, in my opinion, right? So keep that in mind. However, with that being said, she is an original unit, okay, original character with her own story, and so is Mirei. And we already know original characters are very good. Even the support character, Mei Lin, is very, very, very good, right? So I do think you should summon. Whether or not you pull her is obviously up to RNG, but that shouldn't stop you from trying to at least go one full rotation up to pity if you can, right? I know a lot of free-to-play players struggle getting essence stones and stuff, but they have been doing pretty well in giving out stones and summons for all of you. So summon wisely is what I'll say, right? Is she worth it? Definitely is worth it after 1 star. Like I said, 1 star, 2 stars where you want to get her, 3 stars her sweet spot in my opinion. After using her yesterday a bunch of times, 3 star gives her a very good buff, right? That power gauge increase and the cooldown decrease by 2 seconds is very good, very good. So yeah, there we go. That is the very short answer for if you should summon for her. The answer is yes. Both pay to win and play to win, not pay to win and free to play, sorry, should definitely summon for her. Again, one of the best units in the game, if not the best unit in the game in terms of damage. I want to do more testing with her, right? I want to do her against other things. I'm actually going to do some videos on the encore missions. Yeah, encore missions with her, and see how well she does. I need to work on my Jinchul as well, because listen guys, the encore missions are getting tough. I'm not gonna lie, they are getting pretty tough, but we have her. So, and that's another thing, yeah, you're gonna need her to clear a lot of these encore missions. I'm gonna be honest with you, you will need it because they are weak to wind. She's obviously the strongest wind unit, so if you're gonna summon, now's the time to summon for her. Just don't go too crazy. If you get lucky, great job. If you don't get lucky, I know it sucks, but hopefully you got some other SR or SSR units that you were missing, or weapons to strengthen your team. And remember, you do have time. They usually, isn't it like, 20 days to summon for the next unit? I know you want to save, but then if you summon a few times, and you have all the rest of the days to save as much as you can. So if it's a free-to-play player, again, remember, just be smart with how you're spending things, the in-game currency. And as a pay-to-win player as well, be careful about how much you are spending overall, because I know you get lost sometimes. You just want to keep spending, and you lose track of your account, and you're like, oh my god, I spent so much. All right, but just spend in moderation. All right, don't go over a certain point where you can't come back. All right, that's all I can say for that. Now I want to go ahead, and I just want to show you guys some of the content that she's actually that she's meant for right now, right? I do believe there is this mission right here. All of these, the new Battlefield, the trials, right? I believe they are weak to wind. Can I see? Yeah, yeah, weak to wind. So she's gonna be very good for these, and they're also giving you a lot of good rewards for this. So she's gonna help you to easily clear a lot of these, right? But when you get to the end, 738,000 is the requirement to beat the last one, which is actually ridiculous. Okay, as a free-to-play player, I do think you can get to maybe, what is it? We can get to floor 10 for sure, right? Floor 10 for sure. I think you can get to, because a lot of free-to-play players right now are even close to 500,000 BP overall, right? So I think you can get to floor 10 easily, maybe even past that if you're skilled enough, right? Even if you're in the red zone, if you're skilled enough, I think you can get through a lot of these, right? So she's gonna be really good for the Battlefield of Trials, and then obviously now the Battlefield of Time, right? This one right here is probably gonna be weak to, oh, it's weak to dark. Never mind, I was gonna say weak to wind. Never mind, let's take a look at something else. Oh my god, weak to dark. I never saw that coming. I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay, so encore missions. Let me show you this one. I beat these two without using a break character with her because I wanted to test something. So I'm gonna go back eventually and see if we can get them 3 stars. But for now, I just want to focus on getting to tier 10. Just 690k is not too bad for me. It's not too bad, right? But I can see for free-to-play players, it is tough, right? It's gonna be very tough. But I think you can at least get to tier 6 or tier 7. 6 or 7 is where you're gonna actually stop as a free-to-play player, because they also have a chance of dropping level 75 artifacts, right? So at tier 7, you're gonna have a higher chance to drop level 75s. See, look at that. I am going to make a video on the new artifacts when I do manage to pull them, because I do want to showcase you guys the difference of what it's giving you compared to the curse set, which right now the curse set is still very, very, very good, probably what you want to use overall. But the other sets, I do think will, like for example, the expert set and the toughness set is still the best set for him, the best set combo for him. But the only reason why we are using the curse set now is because the total power increase, and it actually is a good set for him. If the expert and the toughness set were higher levels, let's say they were like level 80, they would easily be higher power level, right? It would give him higher power level. So that's that. So these are the missions where you want to use her, so that you're able to clear a lot of stuff. Even the Workshop of Brilliant Light, which I am going to tackle on hard mode eventually. I'm going to tackle it on eventually and showcase you guys if you can beat it. I'm probably not going to be in the top 3,000. People probably already beat it, but I still want to take on this fight and see how my account does against it. So yeah, there you have it. If you guys did enjoy this video, hit that like button, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.